Okay, hi. Um, Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Serahdonald, and I'm here to address something that happens every now and then. First of all, I want to say thank you to all my OGs. Thank you to people that support this channel. I'm usually not like this, but once in a while, once in a blue moon, it's good to rant because sometimes people think that because you sit down and make videos that they can just come and say whatever the hell they want to. So I made a video titled "Do Not Move to Nigeria." Don't move to Nigeria if you can't handle these things. Japada reality. That is basically it. Do not move if you cannot handle these things. Now, if you're an OG on this page, you will know that I am the queen of talking about Japada moving to Nigeria in a very positive light. I like to proud myself as one of the few people, we are few, me, Kenny, like you can check the content creators that do amazing content about Nigeria. We are not a lot. I've had these conversations with people and I know we are not a lot. Now, I don't even like to really consider myself a content creator, but it's okay. When people join content creation, they do it in different, like people do it to make money, some people do it to raise awareness, whatever it is they want to do. Now, when you're trying to make money, it's different. You have to check what the algorithm likes, blah, 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 blah. Of course, if you make money, it's all well and good. But when I started this new YouTube channel, I started it because of my passion for Nigeria. I did not start it because this channel is what is going to make me a millionaire or a billionaire. I mean, if it is what it is, hello. But my point is, if I wanted this channel to be what will make me a billionaire, whatever it is, I know the kind of content that I will be doing because I am a digital marketer. I know about content creation. I know that Japa content, which is people that want to leave, do better than people that are coming back because there's so much negativity around Nigeria and all. So I'm one of those people that chose to speak positive things and tell people about Nigeria. And in that, people that follow me know that I am extremely honest because the goal at the end of the day, I am very solution driven. If you have watched any of my videos, even when I am angry, I always find a solution because again, that was why I created this channel. I moved to Nigeria the first time and I moved back. The only reason I moved back is part of why I'm making videos like this because I was not ready. I was not prepared. Someone posted something on my channel one day. I said, you're making a whole channel, teaching people how to move back to their own country. Is that easy? It's not just to pick up their box and go. That is why Nigerians are when it comes to migration, we are one of the ones that regret it the most because people come, they said their channel and they'll lie to you. I remember, was it 2019 when UK opened their door, started giving people opportunity they didn't have, like you can do your spouse visa, blah, blah, blah. People used it to cash out on this space. People used it to make money. People lied to people. BBC did a whole documentary about it. People lied to you. People were selling, is it the CSO or form or whatever it is. People made people sell their entire property to move to the UK. It didn't matter. They created agencies on how people can move to the UK. When you move there, you're stranded. You have nowhere back because you have already made that mistake of moving. Nigerians are one of the biggest people that make this mistake when it comes to migration. Someone can just open up today and say, Canada is raining. People will start doing about how to move to Canada, blah, blah, blah. And then, boom, you get there, you're in trouble. Which is why I started this channel. Because when you move to Nigeria, even anywhere in the world, someone even said that some of my videos I should not be specifically saying Nigeria, especially the one about loneliness because it happens around the world. It is true, right? These things are true, and I really appreciate the kind of comments that I get on my channel because it is why I do what I do. Nobody can prepare you enough, I say it, but it is when you don't plan, it is a mess. I remember when I went to America, when I moved to America. Now, mind you, I was not moving to America from Nigeria. I was moving to America from UK. So I had seen a system that worked to another system that worked. But guess what? I still wasn't prepared for a lot of things because I was only seeing it from the America that I saw on TV. So I wasn't prepared. There are a lot of culture shocks, things that I was not ready for. Example, I was in LA, transportation at first, like, I remember when I moved to America and I went to school, right? I had to redo the entire semester because I wasn't prepared. I'm telling you the truth. Like, I wasn't prepared for the things I encountered. I remember one night I was in downtown LA and this guy saw me at night and they were like, what are you doing here? You shouldn't be around here by this time of the night. I was like, no, I'm not used to hearing that, they don't tell us those parts on TV, that some parts are dangerous. I remember when I saw homelessness in America, I was shocked. Like, I'm telling you the truth, I was shocked. LA is one of the land of homelessness, right? So when I went to downtown and I saw people homeless, people looking for they had taken their spot, I was shocked. Coming from Nigeria, because let me tell you one thing about Nigeria. In Nigeria, we're a very communal place. So before you're homeless, either you move from one city to the other and then you're stuck and you don't have friends, you don't have family. Nigeria is one place that strangers will take you in, right? So I'm not used to seeing that kind of homelessness, like an entire stretch of people. And when I had a conversation with them, because even when they talk about them, they put it out there to make it look like, oh, maybe these people are into drugs or something like that. No, it is because America is a system where you cannot stop. Some bank managers, some people that all they did was a delayed loan. Some people are there because of student loan. Now, that's the part of America they don't tell you. Likewise, Nigeria, even if you have grown, like you've lived in Nigeria all your life and you step abroad for a few months or years and you come back, you still need to be prepared, because the Nigeria you're coming to meet changes every single day, which is why I make videos like this. I tell people about NIN, BVN. Before, in Nigeria, you can just go and get a SIM card. Now, you cannot do that without your NIN and all. You cannot open an account without BVN. Things change. As some things are getting worse, some things are getting better. When I moved to Nigeria initially, we did not have solar and inverter and all that, things like that. I didn't really know about it. It was not as prominent as now. We didn't have all that option. So it's either you had light or generator or none. I've lived in Enugu, I've lived in Abuja, I've lived in Lagos. So I am someone that actually really returned to Nigeria. So last year, this channel is not even fully up to a year. Last year when I bought my house, I've made mistakes. I've been into properties, so many things. I said, oh, this thing started like a vlog. I said, let me just vlog about this. Let me teach people who are looking to move in because of the things that I encountered. Not because the money I was going to make from that video was going to give me back the money I used to buy my house. I mean, YouTube is not like that. Anybody that watches YouTube, anybody that is into content creation knows how much YouTube is. Like, the people that make money on YouTube, we're talking about the likes of Tayo, I know, people that go all out, that take their cameras, their drone. Even at that, there's a cost of production to what they do before they can make money. People like Udemaya, those people, views are everywhere. People watch them from all over the world. Those are the kind of people that are making money on YouTube. And even when they are making money on YouTube, it doesn't mean that they are still not. I've done a collaboration with Udemaya, so I know Udemaya is someone that still shows Africa in its light. Now, my point is, when I started talking about this, I came from a place of, I am very passionate about Nigeria. I keep saying it. I am passionate about Nigeria. When I was abroad, I was one of those people that knew that I will return to Nigeria. Yes, I'm one of those people. If you watch my videos and you see the passion I put into Nigeria, it is this. I want Nigeria to be better. Like, I'm not one of those people that are like, oh, I don't care. I can just go to America. I can go to UK. I want Nigeria to be better for the future kids, for the people coming in. No, that is why when I sit down here, I tell you people the good, the bad, the ugly. I prepare you for moving back to Nigeria because of my passion for Nigeria. If I want to do this thing for views or money, I know what I will do. I know what I'll do. I'll be doing Japa, I'll be doing blah, blah, blah. That is it. Now, to actually respond to this woman, because this is not the first time she has come on my channel, she said, I don't watch or comment on snitchers' channels, maliciously destroying their country on social media for YouTube online. Madam African Heritage, have you gone through my YouTube channel? Like, this thing actually hurts me because, like I said, if I want to make money on YouTube, I bought a camera, I bought a gadget that I used to make videos on YouTube. People sit from outside and they say, oh, they're doing it for views, they're doing it for money. Somebody last month, I remember in my video, I saw super thanks. Somebody put super thanks there. Like, you know, when you can share super thanks and put, was it $15 and say, thanks for all you do. As a creator, I know this doesn't make much. If I want to make it for the money, I take out time from my work and everything to sit down here to make videos like that, like this, to teach people. And I am proud because you come and say that people channels, me, Serahdonald, my channel maliciously talks about Nigeria, me. Wrong channel, madam, wrong channel. Plus you, I don't know if the first account that commented is you. I'm not interested in that one because you have come on my channel before. like me that will sit down here. People have come for me because of this. I came to, see, I'm sorry if I'm like just everywhere, right? I speak the truth on this channel, and a lot of people do not even like it. Some people come for me that, don't mind that, don't come to Nigeria, blah, blah, blah. And I always remind them that over 250 million people are living in this same country. People will not move out. Even when Anthony Joshua's accident happened, people said, only in Nigeria, only in Nigeria. I sat down here, I analyzed it. When I had terrible this thing with customer service, I came here, even though I did not mention the name of the bank, because people were telling me, oh, mention it, let's avoid it. I said, if I mention, I have to mention everything, because almost all Nigerian banks are like that. Guess what? Even though I didn't mention that name, because the bank knows I bank with them and they know the mistake I made, they reached out to me. Today alone, I've gotten 2 messages from that bank. Whenever they are having system issues, they call me. They send me a message. They send message, because all I asked for on that video was that we know that sometimes people will have downtime. We know that these things happen, but communicate, send a message. Okay, we are closing, or we will not be around. That's all. Anybody that knows my channel knows that I come up with solution. Now, let me even break down a bit of things I said in that video so that I'm not everywhere. The first thing I said is, do not move to Nigeria if you cannot handle no lights and you do not have money to fix solar. I went ahead to mention that in my house, I have 24 hours light and I pay for it because I can't have it any other way. Now, I might have preferred not to live in a serviced apartment, but for someone who works remotely, light was the most important thing for me. And for someone who has lived in Nigeria, I know what it means to stay without light. You'll be frustrated. I'm currently working with someone who is dealing with the same thing. You don't know how many times we've set up meetings and this person will not be able to attend because of light or something, and it's late at night because we are working with people abroad. So this person will not even like the time different. So it's too late to go to an eatery. So because I know that a lot of people moving to Nigeria are living because of that rat race of going 9 to 5, taking shifts. So most of them are moving back because they want to work remotely. So light is very important to them, which is why I said, if you're not ready to have alternative for light, do not move back because you'll be frustrated. Please, how is that talking down on Nigeria? Is there even a young child in Nigeria says up NEPA, even though the name has changed to EKDC? I even gave solutions. I said, if you cannot handle this, that is me saying something like, do not move to Australia if you cannot handle cold. Does it mean you're speaking bad about Malaysia, about Australia? What else did I say in that video? Customer service. Please, is there anybody here that's not experienced bad customer service with Nigeria? If speaking the truth means that you're saying something malicious, Nigeria has terrible customer service, and we continuously say it because we want it to be better. I have made videos about customer service. Someone even said that it looks like it's a black thing because when they went to certain countries, I had to come and make my video about Kenya, about my bad customer service experience, and that black people, this is something that should not be following us. I even went as far as saying that this bad customer service has gotten into even the new Instagram people now who do buying and selling on Instagram. They are now taking this bad attitude of bad customer service there, and that it should change. I even gave solution that when you're there, so you have to get ready to demand. A lady is currently now on Instagram. She's trending because of the bad customer service she received from the Nigerian manager at Egypt Air. I think that was, I don't know if it's a Nigerian manager. Yes, but the customer service, Egypt Air, Lagos. We know that most times one of the issues in Nigeria is bad customer service, things that could easily be solved. You go to banks, you go places. I even spoke about how I entered into this certain bank and I was shocked on how nice the customer service is because I wasn't used to it. I spoke about staff. Everybody keeps saying, move to Nigeria, move to Nigeria. It's cheaper, but we do not talk about what cheap comes with when it comes to hiring staff, or when it comes to how you have to train them, when it comes to the fact that your househelp can wake up and tell you that she's no more working, no matter what you do for her. I saw a lady that made a video, she was so heartbroken. I could see through that. In that video, she mentioned on how she had hired a distant relative, everything she did for them. I almost felt like telling her, don't worry, it is not your fault. I had to comment there and I said, I made a video about hiring nannies in Nigeria because I understood her, because that is the reality of Nigeria. We used to be like that. When I went there, I was more bothered than, please, do you have a distant relative? Let me help. I now noticed that in Nigeria, boundaries are very important. That it's important to just hire people. You guys have an agreement of this is what you're going to do, this is what this person is going to do. But that is the heartbreak she had to face, because that is part of things that come with moving to Nigeria. People say, oh, staff is cheap, but they do not talk about how hands-on you have to be. That you should not start a business in Nigeria if you are not ready to be hands-on, because your staff will decide that they're not opening the door. Like they are not coming to work today. They'll decide that something is wrong with them. How is that saying something malicious when all you are saying is the truth? And when every single video I have made here, I have always come up with a solution. She literally wrote a whole episode here. You do not attack someone's character that you do not know about. Talking about how everywhere in the world is not easy. These challenges are not peculiar to Nigeria. Hello. In America, the challenges of having light, is it there? In the UK, is it there? Even in a lot of African countries, they have 24-hour light. So is it not wise that you're telling somebody who is coming from that country that this is what you need to be ready for? That even in that 24-hour light, that your backup needs a backup. Like, what is wrong in saying that? Your life is not the gold standard. If you genuinely move back to Nigeria, which I doubt you did. Can you imagine? Which she doubts that I did, because the so-called lying content creators visit Nigeria pretending it's a relocation just for content. Oh my God. Guys, you guys have, for people that have followed, oh my days. For people, no, what's paining me is that I wish maybe in all these videos I'll be making like maybe $5,000 a year. It will make sense. Even YouTube knows. Okay, let me not go into it. But well, anyway, it's so funny. It's so funny how people just, sit down and say the things they don't know. If you followed me, you know that I've been consistent. You've seen me post the house that I bought. You know that in Nigeria that I live in my house. Everything that I do, I put it out there. I mean, the parts that I want to. I come here, I share my experience. I've worked corporate in Nigeria. I've worked for international bodies while living in Nigeria. And I always say, I am not a tree. Tomorrow, I love Nigeria. But tomorrow, I can stand up and say, I'm going to move to Japan. I can stand up and say, I'm going to move to America. I can even stand up and say, I'm going to Rwanda. I'm going to Rwanda recently. And if I love it, I don't even mind spending 6 months there. I mean, that is a variety of life. How many life remain for here? But please, it is important that you're honest, which the lying content creators like me. So I did up a whole thing, sat down just to pretend to move to Nigeria. If you followed my content and my consistency, you will know that I am the wrongest person. And I keep saying it. I can move out of Nigeria tomorrow. It doesn't mean. But anyway, get your facts right. Again, like I said, if I want to be those content creators, I know a creator here that moved to Nigeria and did the whole, I regret moving back to Nigeria. Even at that, I watched the video because there's something called clickbait. There's something called title to get people to be curious to watch that video. So what I would do is that when I even see content like that, I still click to be sure. As painful as it was, I watched that video. I know a lot of people attacked me when I commented on those videos, that the things he did, because he spoke about everything, how even toothpaste is expensive, blah, 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 this one, that one, that was a negative video. That video got many views, and I'm sure it made him money. So if I want to make money from the content creation journey as Japada, I know what to do. Because I know that people gravitate more towards the negative things of Nigeria, but I'm not there for it. No, I'm not there. Why? Like, why? Anyway, she said, but even if your genuine location, it didn't work for you because you did not watch the video. And why I'm angry is that this particular person has been on my channel a few times, because when you click on someone's name, you will see the previous comments. So you know, if it did not work for you, blah, 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 wouldn't you do your personal assessment and evaluation to why you fail in Nigeria? Last I checked, it's over 250 million people living in this country and very successful, and many are pushing and surviving. How stupid do you feel after posting all this thing again and watch that video? Like, I'm telling you, you had the time to type this long thing on my comments with you and the previous channel. And what actually annoyed me, that made me respond to this, is that the other person said that, oh, I'm spoiling the name of Nigeria, blah, blah, blah. This lady went ahead to double down and come back and reply the person, and replied my subscriber, because I replied the person and say, have a blessed day. My subscriber even replied and said, Serah, that's all you need, because the person, he has watched the video. He knows that the last person that is spoiling Nigeria is Serah. So after watching it, he actually said, exactly, this person needs a blessed day. This woman went ahead to insult my subscriber. That is actually why I'm making this video. You went ahead to insult somebody who did what you're supposed to do before watching video. I don't do all those saga and blah, blah, blah. I see these comments once in a while. I see a guy, or he's in the UK, trying to get views and money so that he will maintain his life in the UK. He tried to use my channel to grow. I said, I'm not the one. He was trying to come on my channel every video. He would say, don't mind her. Don't move to Nigeria. That place is a shithole. And people were following him. He gets more views. He gets more like, that's the way it is. Because people gravitate towards that kind of rubbish. But I'm not like that, because for me, consistency is key. If I have four people, and those 4 people, I am proud that my channel has made people consider relocation. I am glad that my channel have made people successfully buy houses in Nigeria, rent houses. I am happy that my channel has helped people not to make mistakes. The mistake that I made mistake with off plan. That if I do YouTube channel from today to tomorrow, I cannot make back the money I lost in that off plan. I sat down here to talk about it so that you will not make the same mistake. So me sitting down to tell people that do not, so that you will not come back and we'll be hearing, I regret moving, blah, 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 blah. That these are the things you must look out for. And for every point I did, I put a solution. So what is wrong there? Doesn't it show the stupidity? Like you look at someone's topic, even the title says, do not move back to Nigeria if you cannot handle it. Please, what is wrong with that? Do not move to Australia if you cannot handle code. Do not move here if you cannot handle this. What is wrong in that? What is wrong? Oh, are you people not tired of this? Blah, blah, blah. Go and check the pages of the people that talk down on Nigeria. You know that I'm not even one of them. Go and see their views. Go and see the money they are making. Because people like negative things. But I'm not here for it. That's why when I chose this niche, I have a film channel called Serahdonaldpr Films. I make my film there. I have another channel where this channel was specially built from a place of love for Nigeria. That's why I don't share it. I don't post it. You don't see me. I have a lot of people that don't even know I do YouTube, because I don't share it everywhere, because I want the people who are specifically looking for this kind of content to locate me. And for the few months, because I do one-on-one consultation with people, the last consultation I had like a few days ago was a couple, and the man said that he had to start watching my YouTube channel because that his wife was always saying, no, we have to move to Nigeria. There's this lady, she talks about this, that he was like, no light, or when he left Nigeria, there was no light. There was even his wife, who is from the Caribbean, that was saying that, no, Serah said we can put inverter. Serah said we can live in gated estates. I was happy. Everybody has what they want to do in this world. Me, making a change, impact is my go-to, is what I love to do in this world. I am happy that I come sometimes and I look through my comments and people are saying, oh, I didn't think about it, but now I'm looking at my plan. I consulted with someone who is looking to move to Nigeria in 5 years, but she wanted to start talking to me now. That before my channel, that had not crossed her path. I am happy. That is what makes my day. Because at the end of the day, no matter the passport, I made a video about somebody that said that, oh, Nigerian passport is very weak. And I said, yes, with a British passport. I commented on her page. I said, with a British passport, you have a British passport. Someone with a weak Nigerian passport, that lady, what's her name, has been to 90-something countries. You with a so-called strong passport, you never even go Scotland. So can we stop with the whole, oh, weak? Someone also made a video about how Nigerian passport was weak, that so person was denied visa when they were going there. I said, please, let this person tell you the truth, because if there's one thing you know, once your history and all that is well, especially this kind of person, cannot be denied visa. So let's be honest about it. If you're meant to stay in a country for 30 days and your parents overstay, they will deny you visa, even if you're a billionaire. It doesn't have to do with Nigeria or anything. I make videos about that, or sometimes I go on their pages and I comment. There's another lady here. I was on a podcast recently. I usually do not go for all those things because I don't see myself as a content creator, blah, blah. But I saw the channel. I followed through. When they reached out to me, I went through their pages and I saw that, no, these are people that promote Nigeria. So I was not going to go where they'll be asking me nonsense questions about Nigeria. That this is a family that loves Nigeria and they make positive videos about Nigeria. So anybody that has come across me, my name or anything, my likeness or my image on YouTube, know that even in my anger, I always look for the positive side because I know that people are watching. Yes, people are watching. You'll be surprised one of your video can make a policy change. Yes, one of your video, you'll be shocked who is watching this video. There are people that are just their comments have brought attention to governors, presidents. There are people these days with social media, our voice is loud. So they can watch and say, oh, yeah, in this channel, oh, this lady makes videos about YouTube and you can see that people want to come back, but this light is a really big situation. We need to tackle light. They don't even have to give me the credit. But you don't come on someone's channel, you don't watch the video, and all you need to do is start talking, oh, blah, 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 you're malicious about Nigeria. Like from where to where, keep your story to yourself. Keep your story to yourself. What you negative content creators are doing is having a devastating life impact on humanity. Me. What do you want to achieve with this for the world to fix Nigeria for Nigerians? Because obviously the world are shutting down on Nigerians' immigration. Imagine. Simply because I told people that before you move to Nigeria, do this. Please, has anybody ever watched any of my videos and felt like, this girl is telling us not to come back to Nigeria? Or if anything, have I not inspired you to even think of Nigeria? In fact, I go as far as making videos. I made a video here about real estate that even if you do not want to move to Nigeria, this is the contribution you can even give. Like, you can invest. I've had people reach out to me to say, Sarah, I've had someone reach out to me on Instagram. He said that after watching my video, he had to share it with his community in Dallas, that even though they do not plan on moving to Nigeria, but my video touched them, that they can still invest in Nigeria, and they wanted to know how to go into Airbnb business in Nigeria. They are on my comments, so I'm not just saying this because you can take your time and go through my comments. You will see if my comments look like the comments on people who, like out of 60 comments, you see maybe one person being stupid. The person will say, I don't want to move back. And you see people attack them to say, don't worry, you don't have to move back. We are a lot of people here. So, and the annoying thing about this is that I went to this woman's page. She has a channel. Last time she posted was 2 years ago. So she knows how to post. She knows how to operate. Since we are being negative, why are you not using your YouTube channel to promote Nigeria positively? Why? Why are you not using your channel to promote Nigeria positively? Since we don't know the work, teach us the work. I've not seen one video, not one. You know how to operate a YouTube channel. So why are you not using it to lend your voice? Or you think your voice? When I started this channel, I didn't have any subscriber. Everything I built in this channel, my subscribers, my followers, everything, was organic. I've not shared my link anywhere to say follow, blah, blah, blah. No, because I wanted the God of algorithm was the first time I was testing it. I said, this is it. Let this video locate the people who want to move to Nigeria. I do know that I didn't even realize. I went to my Instagram and I just realized that Instagram was blocking a lot of this thing, that I had people that were messaging me like since last year. I didn't even know. I had to start putting my email. Guys, please, in case you're trying to contact me, use email. Sometimes those people are like, thank you. Imagine watching your video. They like it so much that they reach out to you on another platform to say thank you. I know someone today that just brought her child back to Nigeria based on watching my content after my one-on-one consultation with her. So what are you saying? I've helped more people move back to Nigeria. What have you contributed to Nigeria as the lover of Nigeria? So this message is to her and every other person that feels the need to come on my channel and type nonsense. I don't like negativity. I don't really like dwelling on things like this because it is not why we are here. And I also want to use this opportunity to say thank you, because I am, like, you guys get me teary sometimes. When I did that video about loneliness, a lot of people told me that this video, like, it speaks to them. And that video was so emotional for me that I was like, I remembered my first time in America. So when someone said, make another video and don't use the word Nigeria because this thing happens everywhere, I was like, it's true. Everything I spoke about loneliness happens everywhere in the world. The first time I moved into my apartment in America, I was like, oh God, no, I am alone. Like, you know those apartment buildings where you're even scared to go to your neighbor. I'm like, oh no, this is not the culture I'm coming from. Oh no, what's happening here? I was lonely as hell. I had people that were like in LA, the time difference was crazy. So most times when I want to talk to them, they're either at work and then I'm sleeping. It was a lot for me. I cried so many times. And Nigeria has its own unique loneliness because guess what? Things have changed. Before in Nigeria, when you go to people's house, at least the kind of homes we grew up in, you see cousins, relatives, busy. Now you can go to someone's 5-bedroom. Let me tell you how about it is. People are downsizing from their big houses to a flat because it's no more like that. People are looking for money. Things are expensive now. Before in Nigeria, you could house people and no matter what will be your bill for the month? Your food. Now, to feed an extra amount even for a week is hard. So people are downsizing. So imagine coming back. Maybe you left Nigeria over 30 years ago and you came in with that whole thing of you message people, oh, I am around. Do you know how many people have messaged me that they're around, and somehow our schedule, like either I'm in Abuja or I travel. And I know one lady, she was coming to Nigeria, I was leaving. Then when she came to Lagos, I was in Abuja, we were not able to see. So imagine coming to a place where used to, like I remember when I used to grow up, when I was growing up, I used to go to my friend's house, I'll be like, I'm on my way, I'll just come up, I'll show up. Sometimes I won't show up, but now you can't do those things. People live in gated estates now, high fence and everything. So imagine not watching videos like that and you don't come prepared and you say, oh, I'm coming to that former Nigeria. And then you message your friend. Your friend is trying to work. When she's done at 5, she has another remote job waiting for her, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, this is not the life. But because you watch channels like mine, they prepare you. So what is wrong? So please, Madam African Princess, Queen of this, I want this opportunity to tell you that you should please start your own channel, since we're not doing a great job. You and the previous person that was commenting, start your own YouTube channel and tell the world about. But please help yourself by doing what? Constantly. Like, watch your video before you drop a comment. If you watch at least just even 5 minutes of that video, you'd have seen that the first thing I said was, don't move to Nigeria if you can't handle lights. In Nigeria, you need lights, and immediately I'll give you a solution, because that's how I roll. Another one said, hey, stop all this for views. Okay, have you seen people that get views and what they do? Have you seen? Is that not to tell you that I know exactly what I am doing? Please, you people should avoid me. Avoid me. I don't like negativity. It's like that I want to tell people about Nigeria doesn't mean I'll skip the good, the bad, the ugly. That is what this channel is about. I did a video about avoid Lekki if you cannot deal with all these things. I did mainland. I did that. I would say the good, I'll say the bad. So that you won't come in and say, oh, they did not tell me. Like this lady that she's redoing her house, she came, she opened the water. She was like, nobody told me. And if you had watched my video, you'd have known that you needed to get water treatment if you live on the island. So what is wrong? Anyway, guys, thank you so much for your support. I do not take it for granted. The fact that you can sit down is one thing that I sit down to take my time to make these videos. It's another thing that you guys accept it. So that means a lot to me. Thank you so much. And I really do appreciate everybody that dropped kind words, especially in my last video. Oh my God, you guys are getting me teary, like about the loneliness. Thank you guys so much, and stay blessed.